Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? In today's video, I am doing a review on these little bad boys right here, my Ugg Tazz slippers. I want to say Tasman so bad, but these are the Tazzs, the ones with the platform. And so keeping this intro short, simple, and sweet, let me also put these shoes down. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section if you have these shoes, if you want these shoes, if you're thinking about purchasing these shoes, if you dislike these shoes. Anything down below will be interesting for me to read. I owned a pair of Scoufette or Scouffet. I do not know Ugg pronunciation, you guys, sorry. So I could be butchering how you say the name, but nonetheless, I owned a pair of house shoes, slippers from Ugg, and when I moved from Germany to the USA, I put them in a box and shipped them here. Well, technically Mike did, but he shipped them over here. And I think I've told this story before on my channel. And when the box arrived, a few of the items were missing. One of the most important items, and crazy thing is that there were more expensive items that were missing, but my Ugg house shoes were like the most missed. And so I needed a replacement, and that is how I ended up at the Ugg Tazzs. And technically these were the second, how do you say, pair that I purchased. These were the first. Now when I got these, they were supposed to just be house shoe replacements. That's what I wanted them for. And I started wearing them around the house, and then I wore them with a pair of jeans or leggings or something outside of the house. And I said, oh, these are actually very cute. And that led me to purchase these. And I believe this is called Hickory or Chicory. I do not remember the name. These are called Sand, and I wanted mustard or mustard seed. It was a very popular color. They went viral on social media, but trying to find them was so difficult. Then Ugg released these as a new color combo, and I thought they did the job pretty well. And they were not like a dupe because it's the same brand, but it was sort of a dupe for this, not sand, the what is it called, the mustard seed or mustard. Is it mustard seed or mustard, y'all? I want to call it mustard seed, and I feel like it's not called mustard seed. But yeah, they were a decent alternative to the mustard color. Moving into the Tazz versus Tasman battle, when I started looking for an Ugg house slipper, I actually preferred or thought I would prefer the Tasman over the Tazz because I'm not the biggest platform chunky, I don't know, shoe person. I love chunky sneakers, but everything else generally has to be flatter, thinner. I don't know, that's just what I prefer. So I ordered a whole bunch of Tasmans. They arrived and I was not in love. And so when I got the Tasman, I was a little let down with how thin the bottom was. And it's also because I'm so big, you guys. I'm tall, I'm wide, I'm not a small person. So these shoes just looked like they were squished when I put them on. This was a cry for me to lose weight. And I said, wow, I don't like the way this looks. And so then I just ordered a whole bunch of Tazzs along with the Tasmans to make sure that I was making the right decision when purchasing these shoes. And I personally think that the Tazzs look better on me. And then moving into sizing, because I think that was also a big deciding factor for me. The Tazzs fit truer to size and a little bit more comfortable than the Tasmans. And I ordered all of these shoes from different retailers, some from Neiman Marcus, some from Victoria's Secret, some from Anthropologie, I think was one of the places that I placed an order, and I believe one other store. I can't remember 100%, but across the board, the Tazzs were a nicer fit. I don't like that Ugg doesn't have half sizes for them. It's probably a cost thing. Making half sizes in these shoes probably makes no sense for them. So they're sticking with single digit sizes. Like I stated, for me, they are true to size. And some shoes, I do think that you can get them wide. These, that's not the case. I don't think you need a wide unless you have a really wide foot, then you might, but there is a little wiggle room. I do have to say, if you wear these with thick socks, you're not going to have that much wiggle room. When I posted my haul that included these shoes, someone left a comment asking, do they really add a lot of height? And I had this question as well watching reviews on YouTube about these shoes, because like I stated, it's hard to see the size different or just how they'll look in real life. So for me, they do add height, noticeable height. I'm already tall, so another 1.5 to 2 inches just put me over the edge. For some people, that might be a good thing. For some people, that might be a bad thing. You know, that's a purchasing point for you or a non-purchasing point for you. But you will see a noticeable difference wearing these shoes in your height, in my personal opinion. The Tasmans felt like a normal shoe. But these sometimes not necessarily a heel, just a platform, like a platform shoe. Some people don't wear platform shoes though, so you don't know, but it just feels like a stereotypical platform shoe. But there is a con to this, and maybe we'll move into the cons of these shoes. With this platform, it can be extremely dangerous for your ankles, y'all. The other day when I was at school, me and my study group, we were walking downstairs and your girl took a tumble. It was Haley took a tumble. It was slow motion from a movie, embarrassing, ankle went poof. The real reason I want to blame the shoes, which the shoes are partially to blame, but I was on my phone like this, looking at it, holding a handrail, walking downstairs, not looking where I'm going, accidentally didn't move my foot far enough and toppled down. Didn't fall because I was holding the handrail for dear life, but it was embarrassing. And then, you know, my friends, they were like, it's because you wore these damn shoes. And I was like, not y'all calling out my Uggs, my precious Uggs. But you need to be careful when wearing these shoes, because I think I wrote this on Instagram. They are house slippers, or they are slippers. They are made to be worn in the home. They're not made to be worn outside. Some people will disagree with me, and that's totally fine, but these shoes are intended for in-home purposes, but they're so cute that you want to wear them out, and they're warm and they're comfortable. So I understand people wanting to do that. This can also go into safety hazards of driving with these shoes is very difficult, because you don't know how hard you have to press, or you do have to press harder to brake, or you press too hard, you might speed up way too fast, or the shoe might fall off and get stuck. This has happened a few times. So what I do now is I put on a different pair of shoes when I'm driving. I take these off, put them behind me or on the driver's or the passenger seat on the floor, and I wear a different pair of shoes to drive, because it can sometimes be a hazard. Even with them not being worn that often, I do have to say this is another con, and this is for Uggs across the board. They have gotten so dirty. Like, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but on the sides, there's like so many scuff marks, so many use marks, and there is a spray, and I've talked about this before because I've sprayed it on my bags, Apple Guard or Scotch Guard or something. You spray it on your handbag to prevent water from staining, or any type of oils or fluids to stain your bags. You can use that same stuff on Uggs, or you have to find one that's made for the material that's in the Uggs, but it helps water like ripple, triple, dribble, I don't drip off the shoes, and it just, I don't know, extends the life of them. So I would 1000% recommend getting that. I think Ugg sells some form of this spray, and if you want to prolong the life of the shoes, just spray something like that on them. If not, they will be easily damaged, scuffed, scraped, scratched, stained, and all of that good stuff. The next con is going to be that these shoes are a little bit on the pricier side, and I believe I paid $120 to $150 for these shoes. Don't quote me, I actually do not remember. And I know there are a lot of dupes out there, or alternatives that maybe cost anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them at Kohl's, Walmart, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, wherever else they sell dupe Ugg alternatives, and you will get an amazing look for less. But in my personal opinion, what I've noticed, because I've tried and tested so many Ugg dupes, they don't feel the same. So if you're just looking for the look and the aesthetic that is UGG, get the $20 to $40 alternative. But if you're looking for the whole comprehensive purchasing experience, spend the extra money on an UGG. I do have to say, for my Uggs, they last a very long time, and if I've had any issues, I can go in store and they've been able to fix it, resolve the issue in some way, shape, or form. If they give me a gift card, give me a new pair of shoes, whatever it may be, they stand behind their products for the most part. You could have bad luck and just come into a crappy store, but most of the UGG places, or how do you say, areas that I've gone into, they've had no issues replacing my item for me, giving a gift card, giving a refund actually in some instances. Yes, they are expensive. That is a con. Yes, you can find more affordable alternatives, but also with UGG, you get the shopping experience, which in my opinion is a lot of times what you're shopping for. You're shopping for the experience behind the item. And so you get the cute box, you get the cute little packaging and all of that stuff that comes with UGG, but that's for you to decide. But just a con, I do think that $120 to $150 is a little bit on the pricier side for house slippers. The last con that I'm going to be talking about, which I have seen a lot of people comment regarding these shoes, is that they make your feet look like boats. They make your feet look like clown shoes or clown feet. They just don't look that good. And for me personally, that is not a con, but I know for a lot of people, you're watching this wanting to know if your feet are going to be massive, and yes, they are. I like that though with these shoes in particular. But if this was a heel, I would actually hate this. But for some reason, somehow this works and it looks good. And so for me, that's not a con, but I do want to talk about it because yes, your feet look huge. It looks like you have two little mini boats on the bottom of your feet and you're just gliding along, waiting to jump in the water and be taken off, I don't know, by sail. So yeah, that was it. I love the shoes, you guys. I would recommend them 100% for you if you're thinking about them, if they've been on your wish list. They are amazing. Like I stated, I will link or list everything down below if you guys want to order these shoes and test them out in the comfort of your own home. You are more than welcome to. Aside from that, I'm going. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Love y'all. Bye.